So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing wonderful. And today I am back with yet another important topic. This is very crucial in the cabin crew job. So I am going to talk about how to balance work life as a cabin crew. So being a cabin crew is a really glamorous thing. You see cabin crew traveling around the world, staying in five-star hotels, exploring a lot. But one thing that we cabin crew always struggle is to balance this work life. So today I will share with you guys how do I actually do that. Over these years I have developed a lot of lot of ways to manage my or maintain a healthy work-life balance. So I yesterday was in Hyderabad, as I have talked to you yesterday as well. So then today I had to come to Lucknow. So for 3 days, 3 mornings, I was not sleeping. I was having an early morning departure, like 3, 4 in the morning. I was having departures. So my sleep cycle went on for a toes, and I get to go to every day on a different city, staying on a different city on different days. So I thought like what would be our best time to talk about work-life balance when my work-life balances went on a toast. So still I am coping and I am managing pretty well. So yesterday, what happened is like I had a early morning departure, I can say 3 o'clock departure, and I landed here in Lucknow. So in Hyderabad, it was like very hot. It was like 40 degrees or something like that. When I landed here in Lucknow, surprisingly, it was like very cold. It was 18 degree only. So these kind of temperatures changes if you're going international flights and all. So it is time zone also changes. So a lot of changes happening in a very short span of time. It is very difficult to manage, and here I am going to tell you how are we managing it. So if you're an aspiring cabin crew or already a cabin crew already flying, this video is going to help you indeed. So stay tuned and watch along. So the first thing is managing your schedule. As you know, cabin crew job is not a 9 to 5, and which is very difficult. You don't have a set working hours. You may be working morning one day, and the next day you may be having a nighttime departure. So this is the first challenge when a crew start working initial days of a cabin crew, I can say. So how you will do that is how I usually do that is I leave according to my roster for almost a decade. When my monthly roster comes out, then I will plan, okay, these are the off that I'm getting. So this day I will book my this appointment, that appointment and all. Or if I'm having some, plan with my friends, planning with my friends, especially almost all my friends are cabin crew only, which is a difficult task. Then you have to, everybody's off days has to match, which is kind of like some stars aligning. So that is another story which I will deal in some other day. So that is it. I will plan according to my roster. And then one more thing, this roster, they will publish this roster, and there will be a lot of changes in that also. So whenever you're planning as a cabin crew, you need to have a backup plan. So if I am not able to meet up my appointment this day, I will fix some other day for that. So keep that in the back of your mind. So what happens is like when your plans don't go according to your schedule, then you will get frustrated. So in cabin crew job, that happens a lot. So prepare your mind that yes, I do have a backup plan if in case I may not be able to meet up to this commitment or this appointment on a particular day. So always have a backup plan, which is very crucial as a cabin crew. That is what I always do. Always keep a backup plan. Always keep a backup schedule for everything that I plan. So that is how I manage that sudden roster changes, sudden schedule changes. All of a sudden, probably this was like this week I was supposed to be in Trivandrum. So they had some urgent emergency, operation requirement in Hyderabad in which I had to go. So I had a lot of things planned at Trivandrum. And this was the only week that I was actually in Trivandrum. So whole month I was outside. So I had a lot of things planned. So which again, I had to reschedule many of the things. I had a dermat appointment which I had to reschedule. So yes, I was not that frustrated because I know this thing or the other can always happen to me. So I had this backup thing going on in my mind. So that is how I manage my schedule and the sudden schedule changes. The next challenge that you will face is your sleep cycle. Your sleep cycle will always go on a toss with this job. As I've told you, you will be going to another city, another country where the time zone may be different, and it is very difficult for some people to fall asleep in a new location, in a new bed. I have to kind of like sleep in different hotels throughout the month. So as I've told you, this month I was mostly outside. So mostly, just like yesterday, I was sleeping somewhere else, and today I have to come and sleep over here. Thankfully, the bed over here was very nice, and some hotels, some odd hotels have like very bad bed and all. So that is the one particular time that I have difficulty. And the curtains. So in hotels, one good thing is like if you close a curtain anytime, you can make it dark. I have a problem kind of like sleeping, falling asleep when it is kind of like when you have light in the room. So today morning I came back by 6:30 in the morning. So it was like very bright over here. So thankfully for the curtain, I drew the curtain and I sleep nicely. Otherwise, I carry my eye blind. So according to my wish, I can sleep properly. So carrying whatever challenges that you face, maybe a noise may be your problem. I don't have that difficulty in so I don't face that much difficulty. My problem is with the light, so I carry an eye mask. So if your problem is with noise or something like that, you can sleep with your AirPods on, playing some soothing music or something of that sort. So find out what is troubling you, what is the main problem that you're facing falling asleep, and then you sort it out. And one more thing I avoid before sleeping, today morning I had my breakfast and then came. I avoid having tea, coffee or anything like that in the morning. So that will make me awake. So I avoided that and I came back and I slept nicely and I got up in the afternoon only. So that is it. Whenever you go for your sleep, make sure the temperature is okay. Your room is like maximum dark, and then you can sleep for good 6-7 hours. So that is how I manage my sleep cycle. So whatever is your problem that you face for falling asleep, address that and then you can fall asleep easily. And then the next one is staying healthy and fit. So staying healthy and fit can again be a challenge because after your tiring flight, you don't have any energy to go out on these. So then forget about working out. Eating healthy as well, because you come back at odd times, then you may not be feeling like having food, and then again you will go out at odd time, again so you may not be having a proper 3-time meal in a day. So to sort out that, what I do is like whenever I'm awake, maybe it is the middle of the night, but I still have my meal. It's not a proper big meal or something like that. I always carry some snack. Yesterday my departure was 3 o'clock, so I had to get up and get ready by 1:30. So 1:30 is not the time that you get something from the hotel. So I had a snack. So I had that. I had a cup of coffee and then I came for my flight. So please don't kind of like starve yourself for a longer period of time. That will create acidity, and then all these kind of issues will follow. Most of the people who are working in this field have issues with ulcer and all, because you stay awake all the night without having anything and all. So always make sure to have something very little, not a full-fledged meal as well. As a part of eating healthy, I also make sure that I eat very less, because as a cabin crew, you will always stay in the hotel, and for the whole month I was in some hotel or the other. Every hotel have like 3-time buffet. So if you're having to buffet, then you have a lot of options, sugars, fats, this, that and all. So even if you don't want to have, you tend to eat little bit, picking from everywhere. You end up having a lot of things and end up having unhealthy things. So wherever possible, I try to order room service wherever it is possible in order to limit my options so I don't overeat. So that is one thing I do. And staying healthy, whenever I am on a layover, I try to make a maximum out of it. I am a person who likes to go out and explore. So I go out, I go for a walk, then for shopping. All these things keeps me activated. So what happens is, like, you come back after a flight and then in the hotel room, so all these are like artificial environments. You need some natural light, natural air and all. So it is very important for you to go out. So you can go for a walk, even if it is like very hectic, you can afford to go out for a walk. I don't really ask you to go and work out. So if my kind of like, if I go somewhere for a posting of for a week or something like that, I find time to go work out as well. But it is a short period of time. Today also, after my meal, I just went out for a walk. And now before getting ready, I'll just do some yoga or something like that. So this is how I eat healthy and stay healthy. And one more thing which is very crucial is stay hydrated. I always try to remember to drink water, because that is one thing I always forget. So I kind of like, one sector, if I'm operating one sector of like 3 hours or something like that, I finish 1 liter of bottle. 3-4 hours is a standard time of the random of our one sector. So I drink 1 liter bottle, 2 liter in both the sectors. But in flights that I do out of Hyderabad and all, which is basically domestic flights, I don't have that much count of water, because this is a pretty new thing for me. So I kind of like, whenever I remember, I used to drink a bottle of water, a small bottle of water, because I don't get that big bottle of water, because in 1 hour flight, 1 hour, 2 hours flight, you may not be able to finish that. So I don't take that bottle and waste it. So that is how it is. Stay hydrated always. Try to drink water. At least I'll say you get that small bottle, 250 ml or 200 ml. You try to finish that whenever you are feeling thirsty. So maybe two in a sector of 1 hour will do. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. But my standard is like one, for a 4 hour flight, I'll finish 1 liter of bottle on the go, and coming back also I'll do that. And then comes the managing your relationship. So this is one great challenge, because you're always going somewhere, you're never at home. In this circumstance, I feel managing relationship is a very, very difficult task, and I always wonder how people are doing this. And for me, I usually keep in touch with my mom, dad, and my sister. And I don't have that much of family commitments, because I don't have a partner or a family of my own. So I am not that much aware of how these people are really managing it. But hats off to those people who really manage this stressful work along with the family. But I do have plans when I get married, how to manage this. So the first step, I feel like I should get married with a person who is really understanding, without which I think this will be a humongous task which I may not be able to handle, because the job itself is very stressful. So having a stressful partner at home will be very difficult, which is one thing I don't want. So that is how I'm planning to manage my personal life, my family life, along with the job once I get married. I'll give you more updates once I do that. All right. So the final one is self-care day. So every 7 days or 168 hours, you're supposed to get 36 hours free of all your duties. So these 36 hours is my self-care time, where I take good care of my body, where I usually go for a spa bath or something like that, and I kind of like pamper myself. So that kind of day is very important to rejuvenate, and I hear some kind of soothing music and all. So that helped me calm myself and charge for the next 7 long days of uncertainties and uncertain patterns. So that is how I do. So this was all about how I manage my work-life balance, and I am able to manage it very effectively till the date, because of the main reason, like I always have a backup plan, I suppose. So eating healthy and sleeping also, I figured a way. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. You can take tips from this and apply in your own life to make your job really interesting, stress-free, and that get intertwined with your personal life as well. So that was all about it. Thank you for watching, guys, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye, take care.